You're going to UCF this weekend, Jake, and you've got a shot here at a playoff spot. I mean, are you thinking this openly right now? The rest of your teammates talking about this? This is real for you.
I mean, yeah, I mean, being undefeated this late in the season, of course, going to creep up in your mind. But that's the fun thing about it is you got to be able to stay focused and win game after game. Coach A-Rod here talks about it. Every week is a Super Bowl. We're on Super Bowl 8 right now, and we got to win this week. And we're going to a good football team down in UCF. I got to travel across the country. That's not always easy, and they're a good football team. So we're preparing for them, but definitely have our sights set to the future. But like I said, you got to stay focused on what we're doing right now. In order to win week after week, you got to be dialed in week after week.
And how's your family taking all this, Jake? You know, I mean, I had a Jewish mother who I once took to a football game. And when there was a roughing the kicker penalty, I had to explain to her that it's because you're not allowed to touch the kicker, at which point she would have said, oh, I would have allowed you to be a kicker, is what my Jewish mother said to me. Jake, you're laughing. So how did your Jewish mom take you wanting to play football, things of that nature? Jake?
Well, she married a football coach. So I don't know that she had much choice in the matter.
Okay.
Yeah, both coaches. My mom grew up in Brooklyn, New York, a Brooklyn Jew.
Same as my mom. Look at us, you and me. Okay, keep going. All right.
And was an athlete her whole life. Tennis player. Went to St. John's University on scholarship as a tennis player.
Okay.
Played overseas a bunch. Played in the Maccabee games.
That's great.
And then got recruited by the Jewish coach to come coach in Southern California, where she met my dad at the Claremont colleges. They were both coaching there. And so when she met a football coach and married a football coach, I imagine she came to terms with the idea her kids would be playing football. And I bet she's happy in some ways that I'm a quarterback because I don't get touched as much as a lot of other people do. But sometimes when I get hit, I do get hit really hard. So, she's got to live with that. But it's fun. They've gotten used to it by now, of course. But it's more fun to see extended family that starts freaking out whenever I get hit and stuff like that. And,
is that what happens? Then you hear about it? Yeah, then you hear about it?
I hear about it, and they say they cringe and stuff like that. And I have an uncle who is a Navy SEAL and one of the toughest dudes on the planet. But every time I get hit, he like jumps and freaks out. I'm like, wow, I'm not doing anything like you did back in the day. But
Right.
But it's cool. The support from the family has been awesome. My parents love coming out to the games. I'll have a huge East Coast crowd at the Florida game because they're all New Yorkers with condos in Florida. And so they'll all be down there at that game. I'll have a big big cheering section in the family section for me. So it'll be awesome.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern for free.